Hey friends, hello. Today in this video, we'll see how to make use of this Cadbury celebration box, which has come in three beautiful layers and three beautiful colors. So I'm making use of its natural color, that is white, pink and golden, and I've created two sets of three jharokas, but in this video you'll see two of them. The third one I shall share in another video. But for now, we'll see how to make the first two of them. Welcome back to my channel. Now here I have two boxes. One box has a beautiful white colored surface that is there inside of it, and this box has a pink colored surface on the outside of the box. So I'm going to make use of this pink color. I'm not going to color it up completely. Only the sides I'm going to cover it with white color. What I basically feel is not all boxes which has such colorful surface need to be colored in white, and then you do some clay work, mirror work. That is not necessary. You can actually make use of this natural color which would look very vibrant when you do any art on this. So what I basically did was I used gesso to cover the sides of this pink colored box, and I've drawn some triangles and I'm coloring with the contrast color. Here I've used a chalk paint which is in the lighter shade of pink, and then to outline and to give it that bright impact, I'm using a regular sketch pen which is of course a brighter pink color there. And here on this pink surface, what I'm doing is I'm drawing two types of Ganeshas. Of course, not in the same box. I have two different boxes. So one of the Ganesha would have a swastik sign and the other would have an Om sign. Now the complete drawing, the image of this I'll provide on my Instagram account. So if you want to redo this in just the same way, because I saw some of the images of Ganesha before drawing this on Pinterest. You find a lot of Om Ganesha, but the swastik ones are very rare. So I had to, imagine and edit and do a lot of things from one of the images of Ganesha and create a swastik sign. And this is how I made it. First, I drew with a pencil and then I used a lighter shade of pink to give an outline to both the Ganeshas. Now once you're done with all the coloring part, you can remove the masking tape before you start adding the mirrors and beads to your artwork. I somehow felt that the base of the Ganesha was looking too plain, so I just created this pattern there. I mean, this was something that I imagined and I just drew it, and it was actually turned out to look very beautiful. So here I've just created some random pattern there, and then with the golden colored sequence here I'm highlighting the swastik and Om on both the Ganeshas. So once we are done with the swastik and the Om part of the Ganesha, we'll move on to the sides of the cardboard here. Here what I'm doing is I'm placing the mirrors from the sides of it, and on the white part of the triangle I'm using this lighter pink shade to give it that extra effect and to make it look very pretty and beautiful. Now here this is not yet done. Here I'm writing Shubh and Labh in Fevicol, and I'm using the silver colored dust here to cover it up, and I'll allow it to dry for say 1 hour or so, and after that I just use a dry brush to remove the extra or excess silver dust from the surface. Now you can just leave it here. It is looking very pretty. If you can just see, but I continue to go on and add a few more elements at the base of it, just to not make that difference notice the light and darker pink shade. I add mirror there, and then I add lace on the top just to fix this mango leaf which is in the darker shade of pink. And then I use a macrame rope to fix at the base of it, because I had these bells which actually would make sound. And then I fix it to the macrame rope with the help of thread and needle, and this is how it finally looks. Isn't it really beautiful and very unique? In fact, Shubh and Labh are associated with Ganesha, and so is Om and the swastik sign. So it is so relatable, isn't it? So now moving on to the second piece of art using the same cardboard box. Here I'm making two jarokas. Now these jarokas I can say are a little unique because here I'm using a white colored base, and also everything around it would be white with a little few elements or designs that I would be adding inside of the jaroka and outside of the jaroka. Now cutting the jaroka here is totally up to you. You can use cardboard, you can even use the lid of, or the upper cover of the sweet box. But here what I've done is I've used a 180 GSM thick artistic paper, and I've cut this in a very simple jharoka shape, and then I'm using the scale and pencil, and I give some very simple easy design, and with the help of sketch pen. Now the color is totally your choice. You can take any color. Here I'm using maroon color, and I draw and outline and make patterns inside of it. Now make the design in such a way that you can actually fix the mirrors inside of the pattern or design that you're creating. Here I've made triangular shape. I just kept a couple of them before I started drawing the triangles. I mean in the pencil initially, and so it just fit well, so I continued doing it. So I complete both the outer walls of the jharuka using the same design. Here you won't see much change in the design, but the inner walls of the jharukas I'll make it little different, for which I'm using the regular A4 sheet, and I'm drawing two beautiful designs on it, which I don't know what designs these are, but I found this on Pinterest. And the moment I saw it, I decided I should be creating this for one of my jarokas. And I saw, I thought it would go really well with this white colored jaroka, so I decided to do it here. So I just draw the pattern, freehand drawing with pencil, and then again using the same maroon colored sketch pen. Now here you can use permanent marker or any colored pen, and you don't have to paint. You can keep it very simple. In fact, you can take the help of your kids if you have at home. Even they can help you out in making this beautiful charuka. Once you're done with the drawing and fixing the mirrors to this A4 sheet, you have to use Fevicol and fix it to the surface of the inner wall of the cardboard, and to the outer wall you would attach the outer the jaruka frame that you had made. And then this is the second design that I'm creating for the second jaruka, and this it goes really well for any of the walls that are colored. If you have any walls in home that are colorful, then these jarokas would just be perfect for that space. In fact, you can also customize this by using the same colored sketch pen while you're drawing these designs. I don't know, suddenly I realized that these two look like peacock and peahen. This one is a peacock with its feathers that it has spread, on top, and the other one is a peahen which doesn't have any feathers. I don't know, it's just my imagination. I'm sorry if it sounded really funny, But okay, this completes our jharokas. If you have to add any other extra elements, you can. And this is the day look, and this is the night look with actually no lights around, just that fairy lights. And then the last one is with some focus lights. So friends, I hope you've all liked this video, and I hope you'll all try this at home and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please like this video, share this with your loved ones, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. See you all soon in my next video. Bye bye.